Hey, so there are a lot of kids, and kids, like, you probably wonder why League of Legends releases so many champions with dashes that are hard to catch. Because kids like to play tag, like, oh, you can't catch me, ha ha ha, right? So a lot of those champions, like Akali, Lilia, the new ones, they have a lot of dashes and a lot of mobility. And the reason for that is because kids love it, right? So how do you deal with this strategy? It's very simple. When they go full mobility, they sacrifice damage. And if now remember in League of Legends is such a game where if you build enough defense, they literally do no damage. And the more items they go that give them super mobility, the worse it is for them, right? Because think about it, if they buy, as opposed to damage item, they buy Boots of Swifties. That's high mobility, right? Let's say Caitlyn with Boots of Sweetness, right? You can't really catch her. If they go mana item, now Caitlyn with Boots of Sweetness does not run out of mana, and she goes a lot of cooldowns, right? But now she can spam her net infinitely. So she slows you, she's fast, and she doesn't run out of mana. Catching her is close to impossible, right? So what do? You just stack on armor, and then that's it. It's game over. Because remember, in League of Legends, you can't build enough defense where damage is zero, right? So in this case, look, you see, look at my items, right? I'm just stacking on healing and defenses, and she's stacking, and she's like trying to kite me basically, right? She has this Lilia champion, which is, it's like catching her is very difficult. So what do I know about her? She does no damage and she runs out of mana, right? So all I have to do is just make her spam her abilities, and I just outdo, right? So she can't push the wave because she doesn't have any mana, right? So look at the game, right? So now I stack on full defense, and she literally does no damage. You see? Like, I heal all her damage at this point in time. That's it. She just she will not have enough mana to kind of even deal any form of right? Do you see? Like, she's just running out of mana all the time, right? So now the turret is doing all the damage. She's not doing anything, right? So you see, just like now Ignite is doing it. She's not doing it, right? So you can just like troll like this them, because they're trying to troll you. They're trying to build like Teemo with infinite line. So you go defense, right? They try to go infinite kiting. You go defense. They try to go super tank. You go minions, right? Because you can go full breaker, right? Full breaker with defense. Then minions are gonna swarm. Like for example, full tank Malphite. It's very hard to beat a Destroyer because you can't kill him, right? But he simply cannot kill a super minion. And if you have Hullbreaker, Malphite simply, I'm telling you, he cannot kill a super minion. Why? Because he doesn't have enough mana pool and he does no damage, right? Because Hullbreaker gives like 200 plus magic damage, magic defense, and super minion by itself has like 3,500 health plus 100 magic defense, I think. Well, let's look at the super minion, because super minion, I'm telling you, because I played multiple games against like Tahm Kenches and against Malphites and all that shit, right? And the problem with them, they simply have no ability to deal with super minions, right? And they can't clear the wave as well. Super minions. Let's see. Yeah, look. Where's his statistics? There you go, look. 11,500 3,000 health, right? So let's say you're in the middle of a game, he'll have about 3,000 health, right? Regeneration, 80, right? So this guy regens crazy amounts, right? Oh, he has no magic resist. Oh, that sucks. But look, armor 100, range 170, right? So if you go get the Hull Breaker, right? You get the Hull Breaker. You're gonna give him, I think. Look, you are giving him 112, so he's gonna have 80 magic damage, right? He's gonna have, because you have to minus, right? So gonna have 83 magic resist and 100, so and 225 armor. So Malphite with auto attacks will not be able to do anything, because if he's hitting super minion with auto attacks, it's just not possible for him to do damage, because his auto attacks just don't do anything, right? And this guy has 3,000 health. Remember, there's 2 of them per wave, right? And you also have small minions, and he relies on cooldowns. So it's the process of him clearing the super minion wave is just not possible. Why? Because of the cooldowns. If he goes high cooldowns, high CDR, he has no damage. If he goes armor, he does no damage, right? So if he goes a lot of CDR, he does damage, right? I mean, over time, right? But he will run out of mana very quickly, right? So you just get Hullbreaker, you just build a bit of defense, and then you just take down his inhibs, and then that's it. You just win the game, right? Do you understand? Like, they can't troll you because you understand how the game works. So I did the same in here, just for the fun. It's the same strategy. I mean, these champions like Akali, most of the time children play them. Like, why do children like Yasuo? Because he has infinite dashes. They like to run away and hit and run. They love it. So again, Yasuo, you can do the same thing against them. Now, Yasuo is kind of a little bit different, because against Yasuo, you want to just clear his minion wave, and then he will be in your minion wave getting damaged, right? And then you can kind of catch him. But like, overall, you can just troll them. I'm just saying that. You can just troll them with defense, and that's it. And Hullbreaker is perfect for that. Take care.